Hello and welcome to today's practice. Namaste. We're going to start in child's pose with your bum back to your heels, stretching your arms forward, chest to thighs, and relaxing down. You can either keep your knees together or spread your knees wide into a wide child's pose, whatever works best for you. Stay here and breathe, keeping the chest heavy. We're going to hold this for a minute. Sinking your chest further with every breath. All of the weight coming through your chest and armpits, but still keeping your bum back to your heels. This is a good way to reset that back after sitting all day. I'm going to breathe in and steadily come up. Just going to take a moment before going into the next pose, so give yourself a shake and a stretch. And then we're going to start back in child's pose position and coming forward into upward dog. So you're trying to drag your chin along the floor for as long as you can. You can drop your elbows down and then pushing up to a straight arm, shoulders down, and then rolling your bum back to your heels. Sliding along the floor, straighten up through the arms into upward dog. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can keep your elbows up off the floor, but make sure your elbows are squeezing into your sides and pointing back, not outwards. Always keeping your shoulders down and really sitting back into your child's pose. We're going to repeat this for a minute. Try and keep the integrity of the move, so don't flump it. Do it with meaning. Stretch into it and then squeeze back. And hold for a moment. Give your shoulders a shimmy. And again, we're just going to have a quick break. So stretch everything out, rearrange yourself. And we're coming sat onto your bum with your feet together down to the floor and knees together. Sitting up with a nice straight back. Bring your arms forwards, stretching out, and then lift both feet up off the floor. So you're trying to lean back a little bit, really elongating through the spine, shoulders down, neck nice and long. Squeezing those feet and knees together, and hold. This is boat pose. We're going to try and hold it for a minute. If you need to come down and come back up, you go for it. If you want to take it a little bit further, you can straighten your legs up, or you can keep your knees bent, but you're trying to keep your calves parallel to the floor. Your knees squeezing, your back as straight as you can. Concentrate on keeping that neck long, best posture you can. I thought the time was up then. Nope, not there yet. I'm going into a straight leg just for the last blast. And coming down. So we're going to go into a similar pose next, but with a bit of movement. So just come down for a moment, take a rest before we pop straight back up into that boat pose. Okay, so same starting position. You can either keep your feet down and have your palms together. You're trying to bring your elbow to the outside of your opposite knee. If your palms together is too hard, make a little bit further distance by holding your hands. So palms together is harder and feet up is harder. So just go to the level that works best for you. You're just trying to reach your opposite elbow across your thigh. Trying to stay straight and long through the back again. Keeping the knees and feet together. Calves parallel to the floor. Shoulders down, neck long. Posture, posture, posture. These get quite hard quite quickly, but twist as far around as you can. These are Russian twists. You can do these with a weight as well, if you want to take it up even further. We're doing this for a minute. Good. Come down. Whew. take a quick moment. We're going to be doing some forward folds next. So starting with your legs straight out. So you're trying to get to a little gap between your feet, but quite close together. We're going to breathe in and stretch up, breathe out and fold forwards. So make sure you're squeezing all the air out of your belly as you fold down. I'm also bringing a little bit of ankle action into this. So as I'm breathing in and stretching up, I'm flexing my toes up, and I'm breathing out and folding forward, I'm pointing my toes away. So flexing, breathing up, pointing, squeezing down. So try again, keep your back as long as you can, shoulders down, really stretch through your arms, and really use your breath as you're squeezing forwards to get all that air out of your belly. It just gives you that bit more room to fold down. Again, these get quite difficult. You wouldn't think it with such a simple movement. Just hold it for a minute, grab hold of your toes and breathe in and come up. Taking a minute, and next pose is starting on all fours. This is quite a complicated one, so please try and follow. I'm going to try my best to explain it to you. So you're going to straighten your right leg out to the side and then bring your right knee over your left to tap the floor and then kick it back out to the side. So straight leg to the side, bend the knee and tap over the left leg. Kick and tap. Try and keep your arms straight. Try and keep your weight equally distributed between your hands and kicking that leg as far forward and as far straight as you can. Tap the floor and kick. You can feel this in your bum quite quickly. We're doing a minute each side of these. We very rarely have relaxed feet in yoga unless it's for yin or restorative, so always have a point or a flex on your toes. That just takes some of the strain off your knees. Very good, last one, give everything a shimmy. Have a quick relax before we tackle the other side. And we're doing the same, so left leg hopping over the right and then kicking out to the side. Odie's absolutely not bothered about me kicking at him. This is my bad knee, so I'm not so great at kicking it straight, but do bring it as far forward so you're trying to bring the leg straight out to the side from the hip and straighten it as best you can. You don't necessarily have to kick it with any enthusiasm, just straighten it and then hop it back into the bend. And that's it. Take a moment, give your wrists a stretch. And then we're going to slowly breathe in as you come up to standing. We're going to come into a forward fold and grab hold of your elbows. This is ragdoll pose. So just let your head and arms dangle forwards, legs as straight as you can stand, and concentrate on your breath. You can see how much I'm moving with my breath here. So as I breathe in and my belly fills, the amount I'm able to fold is increased or decreased. So you can see my chest moving away from my legs as I breathe in, and then as I breathe out, squeezing the air out and coming closer to my legs. Really let your head and arms be heavy, just dangle. And then for the last few seconds, bring your arms behind your knees, bend your knees and squeeze through your arms, bringing those knees nice and tight into your chest. And slowly release, breathe in and come up. We're just going to take a few seconds now before we get into our next pose. So you can't see my head. So feet nice and wide, left foot straight across the mat, right foot toes pointing out to the right, and then we're coming into our warrior two, so bending into the right knee, stretching both arms out from the shoulders down, neck long, and looking down your right arm. You're really pulling through your arms, stretching through your fingers, feeling that tension through both arms. Back leg's nice and straight, making sure the back edge of your left foot is squeezing down to the floor. Try and keep your bum tucked under in that sitting out. And then we're going to switch into a reverse warrior. So dropping your left hand back to your left knee, straightening your right leg and swinging your right arm over your head, and then back to warrior two. So straight arms, knee bent, straight leg, swishing back. Really sliding your left hand as far down your leg as you can, and then coming over and down. Nearly fell over then, I think. Good. Take a quick breather and we're going to swap it over. So right foot straight across the mat, left foot, left toes pointing to the left. Arms out nice and straight and going straight into that left knee. We're holding for 30 seconds. So stretching through your arms, shoulders down, bum tucked under, feeling nice and long through your spine, stretching through your arms. And then we're going to drop the right hand to the right knee, turn the left palm up to the ceiling and swish back, straightening the left leg. This was quite difficult because I stood with my feet really wide. So find a place of your feet that works for you, don't make it too difficult. Make sure you're bending nice and deep back into that left knee as you come forward and leaning as far back when you come back and straighten that left leg. Making sure you keep the right knee nice and straight and both feet flat, squeezing down to the floor. And that's it. Shimmy your feet back together. Take a couple of big breaths, have a stretch, give your body a shimmy. My arms are reaching up to the ceiling here, you can't see. My hands are together to my heart, and that's it guys. Namaste, I miss you, take care.